amputees. I'm a above-the-knee amputee, and I wanted to share my experiences, my challenges, and my solutions that I found after my leg amputation to get back on my bicycle. Just to share briefly on my prosthetic, it's a microprocessor. It's got two modes, a walking mode and a cycling mode. When I put it on the cycling mode, it turns into a glorified hinge on a stick, which is perfect for cycling. So I'd like to start at the bottom, starting with trying to keep your foot on the pedal. As you above-the-knee amputees know, it's very difficult to keep your foot on the pedal on that prosthetic side. So I've tried a couple of systems, including a clip-in system. Well, actually, before I tried that, I had these old pedals that have a cage and a strap, and those were pretty good, but they didn't keep your foot solidly on the pedal at the proper placement of the pedal. So what I finally settled on was it's called the SPD system, and your shoe actually clips onto the pedal. And I will show you kind of a close-up of what that cleat looks like underneath your shoe there. And it's a recessed system so that you could still use it as a walking shoe and not only as a cycling shoe. So if you're taking rides and you're walking as well, you could use it for both. You don't have to change your shoes. So once I've got that solution taken care of, my next challenge was which foot to put on the pedal first. And what I did was I tried to put my my good leg onto the pedal first, but that turned into a balancing act and didn't work out so well for me. So what I settled on was putting my prosthetic side onto the pedal first. The only problem with that is if your prosthetic is on the pedal, you can't lift yourself up. You don't have the muscle tone to lift yourself onto the seat. So you had to lower the seat to be able to get yourself onto the bike properly. So, and that means lowering the seat. That turned into a problem because you're all crunched up. Your seat is too low for pedaling, and so you're all crunched up trying to pedal down the street. So what I found was what's called a dropper post. And I have a KS Lev dropper post, and what it is a hydraulic type of system that, let me get on the other side here. When you put weight on it, you engage your pause. On the dropper post, it has a little cable toggle switch here, and when you put weight on it, it lowers the seat, and then you take the weight off and it'll raise the seat to your cycling height. So this worked out perfectly. What I do is I have my seat lowered when I get on the bicycle, and then once I have both feet in the pedals, I stand up on the pedals and raise the seat to the cycling height. So that was my second challenge and my second solution. The third one was because I am above the knee amputee, I have a socket that goes within an inch and a half of my groin area, which means when I'm pedaling, the top of my thigh rubs up against the seat. This could present a problem. You can go through a lot of cycling shorts and a few saddles if you don't address that issue. So what I found was this triathlete type of saddle that is actually about an inch and a half shorter than a regular saddle. This is my original saddle. Has a little duct tape on there. From just a few rides, it started wearing onto the side of the horn there, just from the top of my socket. So I got this triathlete seat, and if I put them top to top, you could see actually that the triathlete seat is just short enough that it bypasses the top of my socket and it won't rub on it. Also, on this type of saddle, you sit in the middle or towards the front of it instead of way back here. which also allows me to pedal without restriction or without rubbing onto the saddle itself. So those are the three main challenges that I had, and the solutions I found that kind of took care of those issues. What I'd like to do now is demonstrate out in the street here real briefly on me getting on and off the bike. Thank you. Finger out of the way. Well, I'm back here in the street, and I wanted to just quickly demonstrate how I get on the bicycle. I've got my seat lowered, I've got my pedal in the proper position, so I go ahead and straddle my bike here, clip in, and I can't forget to change my leg into the cycling mode. Okay, I'm ready to go now. What I'm going to do is push off with my good leg, and then as I circle back around, I'll show you how I lift the saddle back up and start riding. Raise my saddle, and I'm ready to ride. Getting off, I do the opposite. I lower my seat. Lower my seat, and then dismount. There you go. I hope that's helpful for you, and enjoy riding. Thank you.